Howdy all, lovely to see you all again. Today we're going to be looking at a lick that's kind of made up of the notes of the D Lydian scale, but sort of styled like a pentatonic, using a sort of a triplet vibe, and also some cheeky taps. So let's take a look at the lick. Okay, so at the start of the video I mentioned this lick's kind of made up of a D Lydian pentatonic. What I mean is we're taking the D Lydian scale, instead of playing it diatonically, I'm playing the first, the third, the fourth, or if it were relative to an Ionian, we're kind of raising that fourth or thinking of that as a flat five. So we're going first, third, odd Lydian fourth, then the fifth, and then the major seventh. So we're going 1, 3, 5, 7, much the same as we would in just a straight D minor pentatonic. So with that in mind, let's start looking at the lick. I want to start off by playing a hammer-on between 10 and 14 on the 6th string. And then I'm going to play 11, 12, 11 on the 5th as a hammer-on into a pull-off, and then jump back to 14 of the 6th. And we're just going to work through 2 strings at a time through this scale. It's across all 6 strings, and we're just going to do 2 strings each time. Let's have a look at the 4th and the 5th string together. I'm going to do a hammer-on from 11 to 12 on the 5th. And then I'm going to do a hammer-on into a pull-off, 11, 12, 11 on the 4th, and then jump back up to 12 of the 5th. So from the start. Okay, now I want to add to that. I want to play 11 to 12 on the 4th string. And then I'm going to do a hammer-on into a pull-off, 11, 13, 11 on the 3rd, and then jump back up to 12 with the 4th. All together. It's got vibe. It's kind of got a bit of a Friedman-y vibe because he enjoys a bit of Lydian now and then. Let's go between the 2nd and the 3rd string now. I want to do a hammer-on between 11 and 13 on the 3rd string. And then I'm going to play 10, 14, 10 on the 2nd. So hammer into a pull-off, and then resolve that to 13 of the 3rd. Okay, now the last one that I do before we start doing the descend with the taps is going to play 10 to 14 as a hammer-on on the 2nd string. And then I'm going to play a hammer-on from 10 to 14, pull off back to 10, and then play 14 again on the 1st string. So this one doesn't jump up a string. So all together. Hopefully that's making sense. We'll do it all again with tabs at the end just so you can double check that it's all making sense. So after I've done that double hammer on at the end, I'm going to start adding my taps. And I want to work through these in groups of 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap 16 of the 1st string and pull off 14, 10, and then hammer back to 14 and then do 10 again. So after the tap, we're doing the notes before the tap on the left hand twice. Okay? Now do the old Greg Howie hammer-on from nowhere. So your left hand is just going to jump to the string above without you actually being able to pick it. So we just want to be doing taps and hammer-ons with this hand to get through the rest of the lick. So I'm going to go. So I'm doing the tap, pulling off from 14 to 10, hammering back to 14, pulling off to 10, and then jumping to 14 of the 2nd string. Okay, after that now, the next group, I'm going to do a tap on 15 of the 2nd string, and then play 14, 10 twice, and then do a hammer-on from nowhere, sorry about that, to 13 of the 3rd string. So all together. Okay, we'll keep going. I want to now tap on 14 of the 3rd string, and I'm going to do 13 to 11 twice, then hammer-on from nowhere to 12 of the 4th. So now we've got, okay, we've got 3 taps left. I want to tap from 14 of the 4th string, and now I'm going to play 12, 11 twice, and then the hammer-on from nowhere is going to be 12 of the 5th. Okay, after that now I'm going to tap a very similar idea on the 5th string. I'm going to tap 14, pull off 12, 11 twice, and then hammer on from nowhere to 14 of the 6th string. Okay, now to finish that, I'm going to tap 16 of the 6th string and then pull off just 14, 10. So we're just going to end on 1 triplet there. So let's try the descend with the taps, and then we'll do the ascend and then the descend with the taps, and then we'll do it slowly with some tabs. So we'll go from the tapping part. Let's try it with the ascend now, and then add the taps. Let's take a look with some tabs. And that was my D Lydian pentatonic lick with taps. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Catch you real soon.